Hey DV, it's Tuesday, August 22nd. I'm Brady.
And I'm Abby. Here's your daily bolt of information.
It's that time of the year for hearing and vision screening. Our nurse is looking for anyone who would be interested in helping out. We have just over 1,000 students who will need to be screened this year. Please click the link on the DV website to sign up to help on one or both days. The dates are September 6th and 7th, starting at 8 a.m. And if you have questions, please contact Nurse Jean here.
The counseling office will be closed on August 22nd and 23rd. All counselors will be off-site for the Naviance training. Students in need of immediate assistance may report to the administration or nurses' offices.
Want to find out about and sign up for college visits? Want to find out when Arizona Private College and University Night is? There's a special nighttime presentation for the parents of sophomores and juniors. Want to find out when that is? Go to the counseling office calendar today to find out about everything that has been scheduled.
Seniors, make sure you contact Lou Coopy Studios if you want to be in the class of 2018 senior section of the yearbook. Go ahead and ask your friends about it. Schedule an appointment to get them done. You can contact the studio at 480-830-5667. The deadline will be here before you know it.
Today, we are going to be testing out how people like the DV yearbook. Today, we have the DV yearbook and a miscellaneous yearbook that no one really cares about. Let's see what they say. Hey, welcome in.
Hi.
Today we're going to be testing out multiple yearbooks, deciding which one you like the best.
Okay, awesome. Let's get started.
Yeah, so just start feeling around on the table. There are two different yearbooks.
All right.
Just notice their texture, how they feel, the quality.
Well, the first thing I notice is the left one feels very much higher quality than the righter one. And, you know, the texture feels a lot more engaging to your hands while you're feeling it. This one is sort of smooth and boring. If I were to buy this one and it got delivered to my home, I would say I would be pretty disappointed with this one. But this one is very high quality, and I think I like it a lot.
All right, so is that one your favorite?
Yeah, I like the left one.
Now take off your blindfold.
Wow.
That is the Desert Vista yearbook.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I would have never guessed. I mean, wow. Okay, that's very high quality. I'm really glad I go to Desert Vista and that I can purchase this book for myself. Thank you for introducing me.
Yeah, of course.
Wow.
Thank you.
Picture days are Tuesday and Wednesday, August 29th and 30th. Start planning your hair and clothes now. Yearbook pictures last forever.
When I get an opportunity to speak on high school campuses, one of my favorite parts of the day are when I get a chance to speak with smaller groups of students. And one of those groups is oftentimes the student council. And I love talking with those kids because they care so much about their high school campus. And one of the first questions that they always ask is, how do we increase school spirit? How do we get people to show up to games, to come to our events? How do we get attendance at dances to rise? And they want to know, how do we get rid of cliques? And it's almost like everyone wants to increase their school's sense of togetherness. And every time I'm asked that question, it reminds me of a story from college. One of my first days on campus, my college basketball coach informed our team that as a group, we were going to go attend a band concert later that week. You know, and I was a small town kid who was in a big city for the first time. I was super excited to be there, and I basically blew off the band concert to go just explore the city and have fun with some friends. And so the morning after the band concert, we all showed up to the gym for a shoot around, and when Coach walked in, he proceeded to kick everyone out of the gym except for me. And he stood there and he basically told me he thought that I had an attitude problem. He thought that I felt like I was more important than the band, and he wanted to show me just how important me going to that band concert was. And so he told me I owed him 25 by 30s. And a 5 by 30 is basically 5 lengths of the basketball court in 30 seconds, and for every one that you miss, he adds another. Before I knew it, I started missing and I wasn't making the 30-second mark, and eventually I worked out and ran so hard that I threw up. And as I sat there exhausted, and as I sat there basically embarrassed and defeated, my coach let me know just how important it was for him to have me show up to things like a band concert. And he basically told me that the band shows up to every single basketball game that we play. And so for me, I learned a really valuable lesson of what it means to show up for each other. And now that I had to go to these band concerts, I decided I wasn't just gonna show up for the sake of showing up. If I was gonna do it, then I was gonna go all the way in. And so basically I convinced my teammates to paint our faces. We would wear crazy outfits. We just brought a ton of energy and life to those band concerts because we wanted them to know how important they were to us. And a really cool thing happened. We became close with the band. I became friends with those guys. We had a lot of common interests, and it really changed this sense of togetherness on our school campus. You know, I think it's human nature that when we have an event, or we have a game, or we have a performance, the first thing that we do is we look into the crowd to find our parents, we find our friends, and then we start to notice who isn't there. And I think what happens is we kind of get bummed out and we feel like our school doesn't have this sense of spirit or togetherness. I think if you want to increase school spirit on your campus, you want to start to get rid of cliques and create a culture of togetherness, it starts when you guys begin to show up for each other. And not because you have to, but because you want to. Go to a game and support a team you've never supported before. Go to a dance if you haven't been there. Begin to celebrate one another academically. This idea of school spirit, it starts when you give up your time and you show up for each other. And that's how you show your classmates just how valuable they are to you.
Hey folks, I'm Max, your club reporter. Psychology Club is meeting for the first time this year on Wednesday at 7:50 in C266. Everyone is welcome. The DV speech and debate season is officially underway. If you're a new or returning member, registration is open. Register your student at thisemail.com.
Hey DV, here are your sports news for today. I'm Chris Sumter. Varsity co-ed cheer male tryouts. Male cheerleading competition tryouts are August 28th to 30th in the dance room, H101, for sophomores, juniors, and seniors only. There is also a mandatory parent-athlete informational meeting on August 22nd at 6 p.m. in the DV cafeteria. For all DV baseball players that are not playing another current sport like football, please meet in classroom C129 after school at 3:30 on Tuesday, August 22nd, for a meeting regarding fall-winter baseball. Most of our other sports are practicing and getting ready for their season openers next week. See you there. Go Thunder.
Thanks, Chris. Here's your DV Juicy question of the week. What is Desert Vista's mascot? Do you know? Go to the dvthundermedia.com to take the poll to see how many of you know the real answer. Thank you for watching. We'll see you on Thursday. Be kind, everybody.